Welcome to Heal, Educate, Motivate, bringing to you a panel of friends who discuss about everyday life.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Heal, Educate, Motivate. It is Murakai here with my co-host.
The greatest co-host in the world.
Always.
Burmz.
Okay, so we are actually doing continuation of our previous podcast. And I haven't finished off my story of primary school. Okay.
Yep, we're all dying to know.
Yeah, so this is practically the nurture aspect. This is the nurture side.
Actually, before you go, my story is pretty similar. I didn't wait till I got in the class till I started chucking a boo-boo. But as soon as when my mom walked me to school, because we lived about half an hour away from the primary school, and she walked me there. But as soon as it was the time when she was dropping, I think I was late. Everyone was already in there or something. And
same.
Something like that. And then I just I didn't want to leave from my mom, and just to all these strangers. As soon as I got in there, though,
I started crying.
I was crying before I got in,
Oh.
but when I got in there, I was started seeing all these cool people, and I'm a social person, and I was like, okay, let's have some fun.
No, I started crying. I go into the room, right, and there's kids there. I'm like, what is this crap? and then my mom left, and I started crying for a few minutes.
Yeah.
And then there was these kids playing with these little puzzle thingamajiggies, and that kept me occupied for a fair bit. And then I'm like, okay, I gotta get used to this.
Yeah, there's no other way around it.
No, this is what they call the harsh facts of reality.
That was your first step out into the real world.
Yes, I was a kid learning to be a boy, learning to be a man. Yeah, I know. It's we can really feel it. And yes, I just remind everyone: the Heal, Educate, Motivate mission, purpose. Mission statement.
Our motto
is healing humankind, one mind at a time.
Yes.
All we need is a few people together, and it becomes that pebble in the pond, and that ripples.
Well, hopefully that motivates other people to want to do that too.
It's the aspect of presence, mostly, and yeah, of course, we are a contributing factor to the well-being of mankind, and there's many others out there that are doing the good work in their way.
Oh yeah, I watch heaps of podcasts. You listen to podcasts much? Some or not really? I think you're a busy guy. You don't have time for it.
Oh my goodness.
I'm
thinking of my schedule, my day-to-day routine. I listen to a lot of business audios and books and stuff like that. Yeah. And I'm always working on my own personal projects as well.
Okay, yeah.
But I do tend to listen to the short clips on YouTube. They're 20-second podcasts. I do listen to them.
Don't know what you expect to get. I guess that keeps
20
you
seconds.
motivated to within the moment. It takes you away from your whatever stress or whatever hard work you're doing. Gives you a break. Gives your mind a little moment to laugh, and then you come back to your task.
Yeah, the routine. Oh my gosh, so much to do.
I spent hours watching. I don't know if have you heard of Jay Shetty?
No, I haven't.
Jay Shetty I was surprised. I don't know if he's seen our podcast, or you definitely wouldn't have seen his. And actually, Murakai is the founder and developer of this concept, Heal, Educate, Motivate. And this is his platform, basically. I'm just here as a co-host, as a support, right? You have me on record saying that, but I feel like it's my idea now anyway. So
maybe it was Burmz's idea all along, and he used reverse psychology.
Nah. He is definitely Well, I push him to do more. I was like, every time we say, we recording? Like, what's going on? Have you edited yet? Have you got the podcast? Like, what's going on? You know. But he's the brains, the founder. He does all the editing and everything, and we come up with a lot of the ideas. Like, I think he conceptualizes, and then we kind of like collaborate to agree on what would be interesting. I think he lets me choose too. Like, he gives me what topics would you like. I was like, oh, that looks like a good one.
Yeah, we got a few list of topics.
Yeah, we got
and it's all centered around mental health and evolution and growth, personal growth.
Anyway, so Jay Shetty, he talks about.
Okay, first, who is Jay Shetty? Just tell everyone out there who.
If we watch the video, you would definitely know who I'm talking about. He did a lot of motivation. He started off back in I don't know if it was maybe like Vines and stuff, but he was on Facebook. A lot of motivational videos that he talks about. It's him talking over like push yourself and like it's that kind of thing. He is like one of the definitely not earlier than Anthony Robbins or anything, but he's in the kind of like the Facebook era, you know. And now he has his own podcast and he interviews people as well. And his topics are very similar to like what we talk about.
Okay, great.
Between this episode and maybe after this series, you should have a look, and then we'll talk about him more in the future.
Yeah, no problem.
I've only seen a little bit, but you'll see how like the concept is very similar. Like, so we're on the same mindset. We have the same kind of goals and aspirations. So it's there's no such thing when it comes to this thing. The more people in this space, the better it is for the whole industry. You know, for everybody, because it's not really a profit-driven industry. This is more of a humanitarian philanthropy kind of work, and we're here to just grow. Like
we are at the president's.
Happiness.
We're on the president's. We're on the cusp of growth. Okay.
Yeah.
And we discuss certain topics which are similar to topics where other people also discuss, and we may hit at certain points and they hit at other points. So there's no bad knowledge. Okay. And because this is the growth movement, our tasks, or the general populace that's doing what we're doing right now, is to help shift humanity to get to the next level of growth, intelligence, joy, happiness,
Evolution.
peace. Because we're trying to allow humanity to say, okay, we are at where we at, and there is a new level of life, of growth. See, and we're just a part of that cusp of that movement. We're all saying the same thing, but we're saying it in different variations. See, like Tony Robbins, he is one of the prime movers and founders of the healing, the mind health, and all that sort of stuff. He is really good at what he does.
My dad used to listen to Tony Robbins in the early 90s.
And there's
Yeah.
and there's others out there too, like there's Brian Tracy. There's a whole list of motivational movers before Tony Robbins, but one leads to the other, and today there is many of us, millions of us. I cannot give like a particular figure of how many of us are in the growth movement, but we are here to help humanity shift themselves from a limiting existence to another existence with unlimited possibilities.
See, I'll show you a photo. That's Jay Shetty.
Oh, that's Jay Shetty. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I've seen his face before. Yes.
Yeah, and he's been doing a lot of. His is called. It was the Jay Shetty podcast, but he has something in the beginning of it where he talks about it's something like healing. It says here, I'm Jay Shetty, a storyteller, podcaster, and he was a monk. didn't even know he was a monk. So that's where, like, yeah, Buddhism, and if he was a monk, his vision is to make wisdom go viral in an accessible, relevant, and practical way. Check back for my videos. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
On topics of motivation, wisdom, love, and relationships.
Well, there you go. There's a lot of us out there. Lots of us.
Join the community. So we could even, like, promote our podcast through his network as well.
Anything's
Vice versa.
possible. Anything's possible, man.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. We've definitely hit past our 8-minute mark.
We went a bit off topic today, but that was, I guess it gives you a bit of more information into, like,
the
behind
nature
the
nurture
scenes
aspect and
the growth. We definitely implore you to give this a go as well, because it not only benefits the listener, but it really, I'm actually doing this for myself, to hear my own growth and my understanding, because we don't research before this. This is all our own perspective at the time of the recording, and I go back and listen to the old ones, and I say, wow, that was your understanding then, and look at where you're progressing to now. Or maybe I understood it better a few years ago, and I've lost my
we're always evolving, buddy.
You can always evolve as well. That's what happens. Things happen.
So sometimes you may
People
have
go through stressful situations, or they spiral, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, you have one concept which you had originally, but as you grow, the concepts can evolve. Yeah. So yes, thank you, Burmz. I mean, very, very insightful.
Yeah.
And definitely. Okay, so we're going to catch you in the next podcast. If you have any questions, just comment below. Tell your friends. And
How about the art of love?
oh yes, the Art of Love on Amazon. Art of Love.
It's on
Keys
Kindle
to
too,
Enlightenment.
right?
Yeah, it's
Can
on
you get it
Kindle. It's on Amazon. It's paperback as well.
Paperback.
There's another book that's coming later on, but particularly Our Love is a nice eye opener. And it's like a manual, but it has like a punch, like a big punch. It's like alcohol. That's like 100% alcohol. Just kidding. Okay, guys. Well, thanks.
The
thanks.
liquid of joy.
Liquid of joy. Don't drink 100% alcohol, people.
Not alcohol, but like.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what
Yeah,
I mean.
you know what I mean. Yeah. If you touch 100% alcohol, I'll no, please don't do that. Very bad idea.
Sometimes
Okay.
a book can pack more punch.
Yeah. So the book does pack a big punch. All right, everyone. We'll catch you on the next podcast. Until then, see you later.
Sayonara.
Stay tuned.
Thank you for listening. Please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment your questions below. Stay tuned. Thank you for listening. Please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment your questions below. Stay tuned.